Nepal is one of the poorest countries in South Asia, and if you look at the hunger index, is at 145 in the Human Development Index out of 176 countries. So it's one of the poorest countries. Though the government of Nepal has been very good at reducing poverty in the country, but still I think hunger and malnutrition is one of the major problems that the government recognizes. About 25% of the people who are below the poverty line live under $1 a day. That is a massive number of people, about 7 million people.
We're about to walk through a traditional blessing ceremony that the villagers have put on for us, and it will bring us good luck.
Everyone's in good spirits, we've had a big breakfast and we're ready to go.
Food's been incredible. Bread's been amazing. It's kind of the perfect stuff you want after you've been walking around all day in the sun. Once the temperature drops, you want something nourishing, warm, a little bit spicy.
Today's been good, a little tough, so I'm glad that we did a few rounds as a team on Box Hill. Beautiful mountains, amazing cows, funnily enough, amazing goats, chickens, wonderful people through the villages. To be a part of something that is so sort of close to what I believe, that food should be accessible and it should be attainable for everyone and it shouldn't be elitist, and to work with Action Against Hunger and be able to give something back from our industry, that's what drove me to do it in the first place. The Sherpas are unbelievable, aren't they? I mean, we just saw a kid run past us now, carrying probably 4 or 5 times his own body weight.
Jam jam. Jam jam.
Jam jam, yeah.
Jam jam. Can I have a go?
You can barely lift it. You couldn't do a squat.
So difficult.
Difficult?
Yeah.
For me, not that difficult.
Power.
Not that easy.
This is day 3 of the trek. I'm feeling good. Got a bit colder as we got up here. I got a little gash on my leg, but I'm loving it. Today we're climbing Tara Top, which is the highest part of the trip. I think it's 2,800 meters. So the air's a bit different. It's a little colder, a little harder to breathe.
To be here now is something very special and also challenging. We just hiked for 5 hours solid up, which was difficult, and I was a bit shaky and feeling some altitude sickness, but at the same time you're surrounded by this inspiring group of other chefs and industry professionals egging you on and keeping you going up the hill.
Yesterday was for sure the hardest day. I think the weather, the cold, has been a challenge.
With no toilet, no shower. Yeah, it's hard and harder than you think it's going to be, but I'm happy to do it as many times as I could do it, because if everyone is doing this, the world will change, and that's what we're here for.
Had the most fantastic time. It's been challenging at parts and hard, but I have not laughed this hard in years, so it's been fantastic. Very good for your health.
We just completed our trek through the Annapurna range. Feels amazing, exhilarating, and slight relief.
Chefs and restaurant people, our lives revolve around food. And then to be in that fortunate position where we're surrounded by it all day long would seem hypocritical not to support then a charity that deals with food. The concept of charity has to start somewhere, and if it doesn't start with small businesses like ours trying to do something, where does it start?
Anyone thinking about working with Action Against Hunger on a challenge, you will find that it's either the cold or your blisters, going to loo in the ground, walking up a hill, or just trying to be someone who can get on with a large group of people from the get-go at the drop of a hat when you meet in the airport. Something will be a challenge, but it'll be worth it.
Being in the restaurant industry, we're extremely lucky and fortunate to make a business out of food, drink and hospitality. But the reality is that around the world, so many people, and especially children, don't have the access to clean water and to food and to nutrition. And so we feel it's incredibly important within our industry to support action against hunger. Just like to say a huge thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you!